Welcome to another episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Andy Semo, Nick Strom, Kevin Asoyan. Yesterday, maybe the worst beat of all time. I genuinely believe, first of all, I didn't know you could onside punt safeties. I think that's a made up rule. And then they made up a rule where you get to start at the 10-yard line if it's goes beyond a certain limit. It took like 10 minutes for them to figure this out, and then the Titans were like, "Yeah, we're gonna score. Like we're gonna score even though we're up 2 score." It was a whole thing. Obviously, it screwed us, screwed a lot of people, but I don't think that those are real rules. So that was a perfect way to encapsulate September for me. You guys had great months, but I might have to ban NFL. Like that was ridiculous. So I'll let Kevin recap yesterday's picks.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. That was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. And we got these new kickoff rules. I don't know if this is part of it. I guess it makes sense that you can't onside kick past a certain point, or else you would just boot it and have someone start sprinting out to the end of the field. But I don't know why the ball was on the 10. That made no sense. And yeah, punting a safety onside kick punt is.
Why wouldn't you do that every time? Like literally every safety, you should just onside punt then. All you got to do is make sure it doesn't go past a certain part. The whole point is that the team gets the ball back.
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
It's as simple as that. It didn't make sense.
Why were they even? I don't know. I got nothing. It hurts my brain to try to think about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy. I was watching the live bet. Like I said, it was 34.5. You could have got plus 170 towards the end of that game. Not even Vegas was predicting that one, but yeah, under 39.5 was ruined there. Ended with 43 points to kill the parlay. I had Titans plus 3.5 in that game. Went as predicted. Dolphins offense was disgusting. Huntley was bad. And Mason Rudolph, the hero of the game, out of nowhere. And then Lions -3 for Strami. This was a fun game to watch. A lot of action, a lot of offense. Jared Goff was near perfect. Actually, he technically was perfect. 18 for 18. And caught a touchdown pass. So 42-29 victory for Detroit. Nice hit for Strom. Strom stays hot. Ends the month with 5 in a row. Off to a new month here. We lost 3.6 units in September. I went 19-13. Andy 12, 19-1. Nick 21, 10-1. Pod was 6-26. Now we go.
But October is the best sports month. Every sport is going to be going. Playoff baseball, NFL, hockey is back this week, I believe. And then NBA is right around the corner. So it's going to be fun. A lot of action going on. And that's what we love.
What a brutal month. You know, we started out so hot. What did we hit? 4 in 4 days and then shit. Bad month.
Yep. A lot of bad beats, a lot of 2 out of 3s. I just a story of
we had to have at least 12 or 13 2 out of 3s. At least.
I mean, I blew 7, 8 myself.
That was 8, yeah. Lucky number 8 there.
Having back-to-back. Yeah, it was, I mean, it had to be half.
Yeah, 9. Yeah, that's 9 already right there.
That's 10. That's 10 right there.
And I had 2 for sure. So we at least had 12 2 out of 3s. That's pretty good. Gamblers.
What are you going to do? All right. Let's get into the picks today. Not much action, but playoff baseball is pretty much the dominant thing today. 4 games. We have some picks for you guys, so let's get into it. Strom, kick us off.
Yep, going to Old Faithful. I haven't taken them in a while. I'm going Orioles -1 at home against the Royals. Corbin Burns on the bump versus Cole Reagans. Both pitchers have been great down the stretch. Burns had a 1.2 ERA in September. Reagans had a 1.08 ERA in the month of September. Bet all the aces. Royals struggled big time down the stretch on offense in September As a team, they hit 203 with no slug. They average less than 3 runs a game in the month of September. Orioles, on the other hand, hit 246 as a team, 714 OPS, average 4.3 runs a game. It's really what I'm going on. I don't see the Royals putting up many runs against Corbin Burns here in Baltimore. Going better offense. Both pitchers are good. Simple as that.
I like it. Yeah, the Royals, they cannot hit.
Try to keep that simple. They sucked ass in the September. They lost 7 or 8 games in a row. Weren't scoring runs. So
yeah,
tough to flip a switch and be like, oh, I'm going to be good in October now.
Yeah, the Royals feels like the worst team right now in the playoffs.
No doubt. All right, I'll go next. I'm going Brewers money line. I love that they're playing the Mets. The Mets just obviously played a doubleheader yesterday, high stress, used a lot of bullpen arms. No Edwin Diaz today as he threw like 45 pitches yesterday. In the head-to-head series this year, the Brewers won 5 of 6. They absolutely dominated them in the last week. They played a series against them and absolutely dominated them. Mets bullpen is going to be eviscerated. The Brewers well rested, 3.11 ERA as a squad. Freddie Peralta is going for them, so they have their ace for the Brewers, and then Luis Severino is going for the Mets. Last 3 starts, he's given up at least 3 runs. He's been a little shaky as of late. September as a whole wasn't too bad for him, ERA right around 3.4, but those last 3 starts a little concerning. Just love the fact that the Mets had to go from Atlanta yesterday to Milwaukee today to play an afternoon baseball game. Short rest, short bullpen. I mean, I think the Brewers take care of business here at home.
Yep.
Love the short rest.
Yeah, that's a long day yesterday, the doubleheader, the travel. It's to segue. To me, it's the exact same reasoning, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm copying the same formula here. Padres -1. Got the Braves traveling there after a stressful day yesterday, losing the first game. That first game was awesome, by the way. Hopping on a plane late, going to San Diego, long flight, and we have a well-rested, good Padres team with the best batting average of baseball, 263 batting average. Chris Sale has back spasms. He's not expected to pitch in this series after getting scratched yesterday. And Michael King for the Padres has been absolutely nails. He's got a 2.95 ERA on the season, but a 1.57 in September, 2.73 in August, and then a 1.82 in July. So he's been absolutely great. Braves hitters haven't seen him much. Solaire's 0 for 8 against him in his career, but a lot of just like 0 for 2s, 0 for 3s. There's been like one game where they've played. Both teams 7 for 3 in the last 10. But again, like Andy said, bullpens are pretty wrecked. Don't know who's starting for the Braves. A lot of pitchers went yesterday on both sides, and even just an inning or two. I mean, that's something for all these guys. So, I mean, you're talking like 10 bullpen pitchers. So give me the Padres here, -1 to start the series.
Yeah, there's a lot of speculation that I could see like Jesse Chavez pitching and starting for them, or Ian Kennedy, who's pretty much pitched AAA all this year. He had some starts last year or 2 years ago, but it's gonna be ugly for the Braves.
Just hope that neither of these teams have momentum after yesterday and they found something.
That's kind of the thing about yesterday. They split. The Mets burned all their momentum, got shut out the second game. I mean,
I don't know I think the Mets have all the momentum in the world. They didn't need to win the game 2. They won what they needed to win.
And they got shut out. They really need to try. So I feel like that blows your momentum personally, but if you don't even try in a baseball game. But I agree with you at a certain point. You have a lot of momentum.
Yeah, offense was even for the Braves though. I mean, pretty lackluster yesterday. In the second game, there's 6 hits for the Braves, 3 hits for the Mets. So I would say offense momentum for baseball is typically hitting. So a lot of offers there.
All right. So to recap the picks, We got Padres -1 at -115, Brewers money line -142, and then Orioles -1 -109 comes out to +510. So, first pick of October. Let's have a good October.
And a little early baseball.
Let's flip the script. Early baseball too. It's gonna be a fun day if we're just watching baseball. Gotta love it.
Yes, very excited.
All right.
All right.
Good boys.
Let's get it.